How are you, gents? It's SBG here on this Monday afternoon. What I want to talk about this afternoon is the hate toward MGTOW. And there have been many videos made recently which are anti-MGTOW in nature. And I've thought about the possible reasons for this, the motivation for it. As you know, MGTOW has many benefits, and I think that some people just don't really understand what MGTOW is, or there are people who are jealous, envious of the MGTOW lifestyle. And as you know, if you've been a MGTOW for quite some time, you will start to realize the benefits. One of the things I like the most about MGTOW is flexibility. And when you have flexibility, you are not restricted. You don't have any restrictions placed upon you. You don't have a restrictive lifestyle. And most men have what I would call a restricted lifestyle. They must get permission from the wife when they want to do things, how they spend their time, how they spend their money, and they can't do the things they want to do when they want to do them. For example, if you're a MGTOW, you can just take a holiday whenever you want if you've got yourself in a secure financial position and you are not reliant on an employer, for instance. So if I want to go somewhere or do something, I can just go and do it. When I was married, I certainly could not do that. If I want to go somewhere, it depends on my wife, the time available to her. For example, if you want to go on a trip somewhere, often I'd have to go at Easter time or Christmas time, the busiest time of the year. And I'm sure we've all experienced that, being stuck in a traffic jam at Christmas time or on Easter Thursday, going to the beach, going to the Gold Coast. If you live in Sydney, wherever you go, or you guys in the USA, if you're in California or Florida, I'm sure you've all experienced this type of thing. And it can even be something as simple as having the luxury of sleeping in every now and then. And when I was married, I certainly never slept in. I still don't do that now, but if I want to sleep in till 8:30 a.m., for example, I can just do that. I don't have to worry about any commitments, responsibility, and that's one simple thing I like about being MGTOW. And another thing I'd like to quickly discuss is money. So the first one is flexibility. The second one is that when you are a MGTOW, often, not all MGTOW men, but a lot of MGTOW men are now fairly well off financially. And that's because as a MGTOW, we only have to look after ourselves. When you are married, there is always pressure put on you to have a better life for your wife. And I've seen this in many ways. For example, if you have a car that's like 10 years old, pressure will be put on you to buy a new car. And I really hate this sort of thing because cars are a depreciating asset. They're basically a waste of money, but women expect men to drive around in nice cars, expensive cars, luxury cars even. And if you don't have that, oh, you're a loser, you're not good enough, you need to improve yourself, the usual nonsense that we hear. So that's one thing. If you've got a house, you have to buy a bigger house, have to renovate the house, have to waste money putting in a new kitchen. And I saw this a lot when I worked in construction. After 10 years, the wife wants a new kitchen, even if there's nothing wrong with the existing one, and that could be like $25,000. So men are then forced to waste their money purchasing a new kitchen, and often the old one is not even resold. It just ends up out on the street, ends up being put into a landfill, and that's extra waste. It's quite obscene, actually. And I've seen this sort of thing many times. So you always must upgrade. Something must be better. You always have your hand in your wallet, in your pocket, and you're spending. And this just increases debt. And many men have gone into debt to provide their wife with a so-called better life. But as we know, debt is a very detrimental thing. It ruins people's lives, and there's far too much debt in our society. And it's much better if you can live a minimalist style of life, of living. And I'm driving around in a car which is 2002, so it's nearly 18 years old, and I don't feel any need to purchase a new vehicle. Fuck that, I'm not going to waste money buying a new car. I've got another car, it's 5 years old. I'm quite happy with that. The car I've got runs really well, but there's pressure put on us in society to always upgrade, to have the latest gadgets, to have something new, and I think it's just stupid, and we really need to live a more simple life. And that's another thing about MGTOW that's really great. And I think secretly, people won't tell you, but they're envious that MGTOWs have flexibility, they have a minimalist lifestyle, we are leading a more simple life, we don't really need a lot, and we get pleasure out of the more simple things in life. And I think that is one thing that really annoys women and pisses them off, that we are hoarding our resources, we're not sharing them with other people. Of course, you might have some friends, you might go out, have beers with them, shout a few rounds or something, that's just one example. But generally, we do not waste our money. We're quite wise in the ways that we invest, and we've thought very carefully about what to do with our time and money, and it's really great to feel contented and to feel relaxed. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. You can leave a few comments, let me know how you feel, but basically I just think it's because we are doing something different, and that's what people don't like. When you are not one of the sheeple and you don't go with the flow, people don't like it. Western society is supposed to be individualistic, but I feel a lot of people are just following the same path. They're not trying anything different. It's the same garbage. I'll just find a girlfriend, get married, have 1 or 2 kids, which is what most people have wanted in the past. And as we know now, that's not really an option for men. It's not safe to marry now or to get into a serious permanent relationship with a woman. So men are opting out, and it's affecting the economy and society in general. Anyway, that's about all I've got to say for now. I've got to go and do a few things after 2 p.m, so I just have time to make this video. So let me know what you think about the hatred that has developed toward MGTOW, and it seems to be getting stronger as the months go by, and as it'll get worse as the years go by. So let me know how you feel, how you think about that, and thanks for watching and listening to the vid. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and anyhow, that's all for now. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later.